She is back, baby. I'm back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 6-month post-op video, but it's technically 9 months because I've took so long to film this video. I actually did film this video about 2 months ago. Camera broke. Recorded the whole thing and it had no sound, so I was very heartbroken about that, but we don't talk about that because now we're sat here doing this video for you guys, finally answering your questions like in depth about my experience, and even I'll throw in some little tips that I thought were very 10/10 from me through my boob job experience. So yeah, I have all the questions here, so I'm going to sit and answer them for you guys. If you like this video, please obviously like it and subscribe if you want to see more of my face on your screen. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Everyone asked me what cc did I end up getting. I got 285 cc, which is like apparently the size that looks good on everyone, and I do think that's true because they look good on me, and it was also my surgeon's favourite size. So yeah, everyone said, how long after your first consultation did you have the op? So my first consultation was literally probably like a month before I actually went for surgery. It all happened very quickly. And then my post-op was actually just with a nurse and not the surgeon. That was a week after. And then 6 weeks after my surgery, I went back and I saw my surgeon. And he just like checked that everything was going okay and that they were like getting into the right place. And I was happy with them. So yeah, that was 6 weeks after. And then since then, I haven't seen them. I can go back for a checkup in a year, which is this May. May the 9th is the classic surgery date of me. That's my little boob anniversary. I will definitely be celebrating that. But yeah, it's all a very, very easy, quick process with booking things in. Everybody as well says, like, do they feel different? No. I literally can't feel them in my body. A lot of girls I spoke to about it before said that it felt like their boobs were gonna like fall off when they would like sit up. I never got that feeling, so I guess that only happens to some people. But yeah, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything different. I just generally feel like they're mine, which they technically are, but like they're not because I didn't grow them. But then somebody said, how soon can you get back to doing things every day? I would say a week. That first week of surgery is like hell, but it's definitely worth it. I would do it again, so it couldn't have been that bad because I'm a bit dramatic as well. It all depends on like your pain tolerance. I'm quite accident prone. I've dislocated knees, I broke bones, so yeah, it was definitely worth it. Like, if you want it that bad, you'll literally put your body through anything. That's what I always say. Like, if you're really sat there like second guessing it, do you really want it? Because I was so like certain after doing my research and everything. I was like, yes, this is what I want, this is what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, it's definitely good to do like your research first and find the right surgeon for you. I'll put my surgeon up here. This is where I went, and he was amazing. He did a very good job. Someone said, what meds were you prescribed after? I was on antibiotics to like stop infection in like the stitches that I had to take for like 3 days after. And then I also got prescribed cocodamol, which is a really strong painkiller, but I actually didn't need to take any of that. I just stuck to paracetamol and ibuprofen, or ibuprofen, however you want to say it, which seemed to work out fine for me. I didn't want to put too many drugs in my body because I don't really like taking tablets. Again, a tip that I will suggest if you are planning on going for surgery, take a neck pillow. That neck pillow will be your best friend. Saved my life during a boob job, definitely. It just supports your neck, and it just helped me out so much. That's literally all I can say, is just get a neck pillow, like a memory foam one. Best thing ever. Now obviously, because this is like a 9-month post-op on how I am doing now, like still to this day I do get like shooting pains in my boobs, which is like tingly, like, cause it's obviously the sensation like getting back to them, and that starts like from like a week after your like surgery to like now. So like they say that boobs roughly take 6 months to 12 months to fully heal, like fully be in the right place. But now, like I say, after like 3 months, 4 months, like I stopped wearing like surgery bras, and I started wearing normal bras. And the longer obviously you keep your surgical bra on for, the more better shape I think they go into. That's what I heard. But obviously as well, one will drop quicker than the other. So after like 3 weeks, one started to drop loads, and I was like, they're uneven. I was like, what is going on? Like, why do they look like this? It's normal. Obviously your boobs aren't, I know they come as a pair, but like they're not connected, so one's gonna obviously drop more. It's called like the drop and fluff stage, where they drop out and they like just sit into place, instead of being like, when I first got them done they were literally here. My boobs were like in my neck, but now they're like sat in a nice place. Oh, like with like scars and stuff, the best feeling ever was to like have a shower and like wash like my scars. Like, I feel totally fine now. Obviously I felt like after like 3 months you'll feel like completely like, yes I can, whoa, do you know what I mean? And like I'm pretty sure I went top golf like 6 weeks after my boob job. And obviously, you know, top golf's like swinging, isn't it? So yeah, it all depends on what your body can cope with, or like how good you heal. You never know. But I also had nipple correction. Yes, I'm going to say that because I actually haven't spoken about it. Hence why mine was 8,500, because I think the nipple correction is 1.6 extra, but it's where they like correct your nipples. And I was thinking, like, if I want a boob job, I want to have nice nipples too. So I was just like, fuck it, let's just do it all at the same time, because you can actually get nipple correction and you can have it under local anaesthetic, so where you don't have to generally be put to sleep. They just do it whilst you're awake, they just numb you, and it takes about 15 minutes for each one. But obviously because I was under, I got them all done at the same time, so I was roughly out for about an hour and 15 minutes. I think the boob job itself takes 45 minutes, and then the rest took the rest. But again, I felt no pain with that. I had patches over my nipples for about a week. The weirdest part I'd say is after like getting all the dressings removed, that's what feels weird. And I sometimes don't really have sensitive nipples yet. Still can't feel them, so yeah, it's like something that you've just got to wait for. I can feel them sometimes, but sometimes I can't. And then obviously the shooting pains go all in different, it's like that, I'd say, like, wow, that is like a good example. That's what it feels like. Or sometimes you can get it on like the side, but I think that's just like the nerves going back to place. I can hear the builders talking literally from my window, and they're ages away. Somebody says, do they feel different like when you squeeze them? Obviously they do, they're a bit more like tender, but they still move about, still wiggle, still shake, still jump up and down. It all depends on what surgeon you go for, because some boobs look stuck on and they generally don't move, but I didn't want that. I wanted them to look natural. I wanted it to look like I hadn't had a boob job. Wink. Somebody then asked as well, what symptoms did you get during recovery, sickness or aching? I was a bit sad. I think that was the anaesthetic. One night I remember just crying my eyes out in my bed. I don't know if that was because I couldn't really move, or I just felt really sorry for myself. I don't really know. but I thought I'd be like so happy afterwards, which I was. Like the first 2 days I was, but on the 3rd day, I had my boob job done on the Monday, and on the Wednesday it really hit me like really hard. I felt really sad. I was a bit fed up. You know, I was like, oh god, like I've got so much recovery to get through doing the same thing. I actually slept in here, and I would get up. My dad would have to help me get up out of bed because I couldn't do that, and I'd waddle into my mum and dad's bed to like have a change of scenery throughout the day instead of just being in this room for a week straight, because that would not be good for the mental health, especially if you do have it. But I had like people come visit me as well. Like I had my friend Anae and Alicia come visit me, which was really nice, obviously talking to people, because you do feel a bit lonely. But yeah, I did get a bit sad, but I think that was when the anaesthetic completely wore out my body. I think that's what that was. And I was just being a bit mean for no reason. I think it was just because I was just really fed up, and I was in a bit of pain, like aching pain. It's quite bad. It does feel like you do have like someone standing on your chest, like a truck, like something really heavy's on your chest. And like my breathing was fine, but like my sleep schedule obviously wasn't the best either, because you're just sleeping on your back, like propped up like this for like a week is just not the best. And then you have to do that as well after 6 weeks, so you've got to still stay like that. And also sleeping in like a bra was like the weirdest feeling ever. Having something like tight around your chest whilst you're sleeping for like 6 weeks, I was so happy to just get it off. Even some people will wear it to bed now, to make sure they like stay in place, because boobs can get saggy. Even if you have a boob job, they can get heavy, and they weigh down. My incisions are fully like gone as well now. You can kind of see them a little bit, but they just fall under the crease, and Adrian's very good at his little incisions. They're about 4 centimeters long, and the same with the nipples. I had stitches in them and can't see them at all. So yeah, that was my experience. Right, someone then asked, as a whole, was it painful to get done, or was it quite straightforward? It was very straightforward. I literally rocked up to the surgery. I was actually 20 minutes late. I'd actually gone to the wrong address, typical. I literally walked in, he drew on me, we took pictures before and after, sat down, waited for 10 minutes, had my little hat on, everything, and then walked myself to surgery. The one thing that I would say was very cruel is that I was starving, because you have to fast, and they made me walk past the kitchen and I could just smell loads of food, and I was like, hey, I just want to eat. But obviously I had to have the surgery, and then afterwards they look after you, wake up. Still, like, I walked myself into the surgery, sat down. It was a bit intimidating because obviously I've never seen like a theatre before. Like I was about to be like cut open and like had new boobs put in. But like if you don't think like that, like it's an exciting thing, it's an experience. Walked in there, like I had a Melissa there who works with Adrian, who is so lovely. I don't think, if she wasn't there, like I don't think I would have been able to go through the process, because she's just really comforting, makes you feel safe. She literally held my hand like before I was going to sleep. Like I felt so safe, and that was the first time me ever being put under as well. And then I woke up as well with Melissa like holding my hand, being like, you're okay, like you're right. Obviously I was absolutely fucked off my face of anaesthetic. If you saw the Instagram videos, I apologise in advance. I got my phone given to me way too early, and then I had food, a tea, and then literally I was in bed for about half an hour, and they made me get up myself out of the bed, put my clothes on myself, and I just went home like that. Came straight home, straight to bed for a week. So yeah, I hope I covered everything in this video. It is 16 minutes long, so I'm going to have to definitely crop a lot out. But as of right now, I'm very happy with them. I probably will book in an appointment in a year, not in a year, in May, just to have a look at my surgeon, see if he's still happy with them and stuff like that, see if I'm happy with them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm definitely going to be vlogging more as well. Got some holidays this year, so yeah, stay tuned for them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you follow my socials too. I'll put them here. Please. Okay, thanks. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Bye.